today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new Yagee Shark Gel Blaster. This blaster model has been out on Amazon for a couple months now, but Yagee and I partnered up to bring you a couple of videos. And one of those videos is featuring the Yagee Shark Blaster with the brand new purple color design. What's weird about these boxes is that it doesn't tell you exactly what color comes on the inside, because this one says yellow on the box even though it is a purple blaster once I open it up. But whatever color you order, you will get that color no matter what. But anyways, I've heard a lot of great stuff about this blaster and I'm really excited to test it out because I've wanted to have this blaster for a while now, and I finally reached out to Yagee and they sent me a few over. But anyways, let's get right into unboxing this blaster and see what we got. Okay, let's get right to unbox this blaster. First off, we got this box right here. Let's take the knife. Okay, we got quite a few things in here. We got the battery and the battery charger. Here you have a couple papers that tell you how to win some free stuff. Here we got probably 5,000 to 10,000 rounds of purple ammo. We got a pair of protective eyewear, the hopper itself, and then we got one more thing in here, that being looks like the purple tip for the blaster. So let's slide the rest of this stuff out. Here we got the instruction manual, and then we got the blaster itself along with the buttstock right here. Pretty cool looking. Then right here we have the hopper feed neck, and then here we have the Yagee Shark Blaster itself. And this thing is a ton bigger than I thought it was going to be. For size comparison, here's an AKM-47. Yeah, quite a bit larger. So what we can do to set this blaster up, slide the stock right on. You can take it off if you slide it hard enough, but it shouldn't come off too much during wars. You can also take this orange tip off, put this purple one on there instead, but I'm going to leave that orange one on. So what we can do is we can snap this on just like that, slide it forward until it clicks in place. There we go. Now we can take our hopper, put it right on. And then for the most part, besides the battery, which you put down in here, lift that flap up, take this cord, plug it in with the 4-prong connector, shove your battery back down to that hatch. Pretty easy to get all the cords and battery in there, shut the door. Then you have the on and off switch right here. Sounds pretty cool, and it also looks really, really cool. I love this new design that they came out with because it looks a little bit like an AK-47 for the most part, but you can definitely tell there's a few modifications. And this magazine is very, very slanted. I wonder why that's so slanted. It's not like you use the whole battery compartment. So some features about this blaster, this is an 800 round hopper, which allows you to hold quite a bit of ammo for this small blaster. Along with that, it is very lightweight for its size. It is mostly plastic, but you can definitely tell that this plastic is really, really high quality. You can have this with the stock off, but what's really the point of that unless you want to have it for looks? You have an iron sight right here, which you can't really use because that hopper is going to be in the way anyways. Along with that, it says Shark right here. This is what would be the real fire select switch on the AK-47, but you just have the power on and off switch. There's only fully automatic, no semi-automatic, but if you press the trigger lightly, you could pretty much use this on semi-automatic anyways. So without further ado, let's get right to the FPS and accuracy test to see how this blaster does, because I have some pretty high hopes for it. We're going to start off with the FPS test to see how fast this blaster shoots. Shot 1, 121.5. Shot 2, 119.2. Shot 3, 117.8. Shot 4, 118.2. And shot 5, 115.3. Really consistent grouping at around that 110 to 120 feet per second mark, but that is kind of low. Let's see how many RPS it shoots. Shooting right around 9 rounds per second, which is pretty good RPS for this blaster. Anyways, let's get right to the accuracy test to see how this blaster shoots. Okay, now let's see how accurate this blaster is. I literally put that target up like 2 reviews ago, and now it's just done. It was a little bit ripped beforehand, I will say that, but this thing just finally put an end to it. So as you can see, we had a really consistent grouping with this blaster. You can see right here, we had it stay within a pretty small given area, consistent enough to rip that out of the target, and rip that a little more. But anyways, as you can see, really good grouping we had here with this blaster. It is a ton of fun to shoot, so anyways, let's get right back to the desk so we can feel my final thoughts on this blaster. So for my final thoughts on this blaster, I honestly really like this thing. Even though it doesn't have the highest RPS or the FPS, it's just a fun overall blaster. The best people to give this to is for kids. Just a small fun blaster that they can get started with before they work their way up to much more powerful blasters like the Yagee DGR. And with an ammo capacity this big, you'll last quite a while during Jail Blaster Wars. I also love how light this is, so it's really easy to carry around. If you get two, you can easily dual wield them. I might have to do that in some video soon. Either way, I really like the look of this blaster and this color scheme itself, but in case you want to get any other colors, I'll also link those down in the description. And coming in at a price of around $28 to $32, depending on what model you get, I think it's a really good deal. So just in case you do want to get this blaster or any of the other models, I'll link those down in the description. I would highly recommend this if you want a blaster that looks like this, or you just want to have fun with your friends and not get too hurt. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch the video or go over the Yagee DGR B09 model, watch that video right there. Thank you guys for watching. I have to see you in that video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new Yagee DGR B09. Yagee sent me out one of these gel blasters to make an honest review on. So there is no sponsorship between us, so I'm going to give you guys an honest review on this blaster. This is not the only one that I'm going to get. They're also sending me a few more to test out for you guys. And we're going to be using these in a few more wars, and I'm going to do a couple more